Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome to the first qualifier of the Speed Gaming Live 80% tournament. It is going to be a doozy for sure. It's a lot of people racing this, trying to get those top spots to get into the tournament. Joining me today, we have a man that probably needs no introduction for most of you. He is the man, the myth, the really cool dude, the Hockey Towner. Hockey, how you doing?
Thank you so much, Papa Schmo. I'm doing terrific. Gives me just an amazing amount of pleasure, hype, satisfaction to be back in the commentary booth, sharing it with you. Any percent Super Metroid on a Friday night. I mean, you just couldn't ask for a better end to your week.
Absolutely. I would no other place I'd rather be with here with you and everybody running and everybody watching.
Absolutely. We have an absolutely stacked list of entrants. We have 35 right now. Unbelievable. They're just getting readied up. But on the restream, broadcasting to your screens at home, all around the world right now, we have some esteemed Super Metroid speedrunners. We've got Apathy Duck, Travic Tox, Freya Spirit, and Aussie 101. Just incredible runners, seeing them in all sorts of tournament action throughout the year. So it's going to be a terrific any percent Friday night race.
Absolutely. The skill on this screen is top tier stuff, so we should be in for a treat for sure. Just a reminder for anybody who's not necessarily privy to what this qualifier is. It's for the Speed Gaming Live 80% tournament, and that is a 16-player um, bracket tournament. And the way that the rules are set up, the top 10 spots for that are the top 10 80% times in deer tier. So on the leaderboards there, the top 10 on the 80% are already qualified for the tournament. So everybody here who's not in that list is fighting for the last 6 spots. So it's going to be some fierce competition. Like Hockey Towner said, there's a lot of entrants in this race. So let's see how it unfolds.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Papa Schmo, I know we're in the green room talking a little bit. Can you tell this amazing audience a little bit more about the SG Live event? Because I'm somewhat of a newcomer to it myself, but looking to hear more about it. It seems like a very interesting event.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's actually a lot of different tournaments going on across a lot of different games, and the three that are Super Metroid related are the 80% tournament. There's a double anti bingo or dab tournament, and there is a, randomizer tournament as well. So a lot of awesome Super Metroid action going to be going on, and it's good time for Super Metroid for sure. Seems like all the runners are readied up, and we should see everybody getting started very shortly.
Absolutely. And to add on about these tournaments, I believe there are cash prizes due to the generous donations of viewers like you out there in viewerland. So definitely an interesting wrinkle. Not just bragging rights at stake in this tournament, but you could walk away with a little bit of cash too.
Absolutely. That is always a plus. It's good to have all of the donations come in from a bunch of different awesome sources to gather up that prize pool and really give the runners a good reward deserving of their time and awesomeness and here we go.
All right, Papa Schmo. Hope you're all buckled in. Tune in. Don't tune out because we got ourselves an any percent race on a Friday evening, starting off on Sirius Station, bathed in blue light. I think the most categories do begin on Sirius Station. I know Rando has the benefit of just starting on the planet Zebes, but we got We got to get off this space station first, Papa Schmo.
Yeah, it's an eerie place. It's you're walking in here, there's no music. You just hear this drone sound, and all of the glass is broken, and you're just like, what is going on, man? Really setting the mood for the rest of the run.
No doubt about that. All right, our runners running into Ridley, having to damage themselves down to skip through the cutscenes. Out of that are 100 shots, but who's got time for that? I know none of us do, and none of these runners do either.
It's a speed run. We got to go fast. I got time for that.
We were joking around the SRL channel. I'm more of a speed stroller, kind of a speed leisurely walker. So, but these are the runners. These are the thoroughbreds. They're going to absolutely put on an amazing show for us tonight.
Indeed. Yeah, the kind of a speed flower sniffer.
That's what they call me, Papa Schmo.
Hey, it's a good nickname. I like it. We got a 45, 43, 44, I believe. And a little bit of trouble with the Steam. Travatalk's got a 41, but still great times.
Yeah, 40 plus, definitely competitive, but getting into those upper 40s is definitely a challenge. So strong start from all four runners as they make their way down to the surface of the planet Zebes, continuing their investigation to find the baby Metroid.
Classic Ridley taking off with the baby Metroid. And I'm not sure if I did myself a favor by naming my son Ridley or cursed myself, but either way, I love the name and decided to take it into my family.
Right on, right on. Oh, Duck with a little bit of moonfall action there. He's got moonwalk enabled, uncapping his fall speed through the parlor. Looks like Aussie and Apathy Duck synced up, heading into Old Mother Brain. Freyas also using moonfall tech. Actually, all four runners. Oh, I'm getting fired up now, Papa Schmo. We got all four runners using moonfall, disobeying the laws of physics.
Absolutely. They're not wasting any time.
All four runners heading down that retro Brinstar elevator. Going to pick up that first item, that morphing ball. Don't know how it works. Don't care. It's a sweet item. Samus turns into a ball. Don't add us. You know, don't add Papa Schmo and I. We don't know how it works.
We didn't make it. We're just here to tell you about it.
So now all four runners grabbing that first missile pack. They have activated the rest of the game. They can proceed, having picked up those two major and minor items respectively. So they're going to go back the way they came, up through Construction Zone, back up to Old Mother Brain.
We'll see what kind of strats we have here for the climb. There's some ledge grab, which is my personal favorite, or the ever popular wall jump method. Both about the same time.
That was a good catch from Duck. He just delayed his second wall jump there as he makes a really nice climb. Looks like Freya's, they're using ledge grabs to great effect, making it all the way back up to Parlor. This is a pretty tight race so far. Traffic just a few seconds behind as he makes it up into Parlor. But Papa Schmo, where are we going next?
We are going to the infamous Bomb Terizo. He's got your bombs, and you need them, so you're going to go take them from him.
Ooh, looks like Duck was short a missile. He got to go back farm from those bugs. That's going to give Traffic definitely an opportunity to catch up a little bit. Looks like Aussie and Freyas, they are very close together in time. We're going to try to avoid the infamous decapitation animation here fighting this Bomb Terizo.
We'll see if the head comes off. They get a nice drop of missiles, and they can put enough in, getting a nice one round. They won't have to worry about headless bomb Terizo.
Look at that, Papa Schmo. 4 for 4. No decapitation animation.
Very nice. Both Aussie and Freyas. The nice first try Alcatraz. Not
Look
very
at this
surprising.
thing.
Mhm.
I love that Alcatraz escape. Really nice from all 4 runners. Beautiful execution. All 4 making it down into Terminator to pick up that super free E-Tank.
It's not totally free. You know, you do have to make sure you don't hop over it. That's the real problem for me. So
That's an excellent point, Papa Schmo. Then it's guarded by some baddies, so you got to blow them away or just avoid them. But it looks like Aussie 101, followed closely behind by Freyas, Travictox, and Apathy Duck, all making it down to Green Brinstar. Going to execute the first major sequence break of this game. Tell us a little bit about that early Supers mock ball.
it is, yes, the first sequence break you can do by jumping through the door and making a nice fancy mock ball, so you can slide under those gates with your sustained run speed. Looks like everybody's snagging the super missiles. I did notice that Freya's spirit, I believe, due to what her health is, what their health is right now, sorry, they are probably going to be going old route. Looks like the rest of the runners, I believe, will be doing new route.
Very astute observation, Papa Schmo. Yes, Freyas did tank damage through those space pirates, while the rest of the runners, to conserve vital, vital bits of energy, blew them away with missiles.
I know Freyas runs new route, but they are still a little new at it, so seems like they're going comfortable, which is good.
I do get pretty nostalgic about KPDR, or Old Route as it's called. Very cool strats. Uh, Definitely new route is a bit more risk versus reward. You have a higher risk but a much higher reward with a potentially faster time.
Absolutely. When done optimally, it's a great save.
No doubt about it. And talking about optimal movement, we got great green hill zones from all 4 runners there. Aussie already into Red Tower, going with that hero shot technique. And good call, Papa Schmo, Freyas. They are going downtown, heading to Kraid, while the rest of the runners are going up, back to the surface of Criteria. Oh, Travick took a little spill there. Just had to get one last little wall jump, but a great recovery before the blocks respawned. That was very nice backup from Travick.
Absolutely. I think Aussie had to take another trip up tower as well. Not sure that first hero shot made it. Really, really close.
Really impressed with Apathy Ducks kind of sticking with Aussie as they make their way all the way up Red Tower to the surface. Aussie 101 was actually crowned the champion of the first ever Super Metroid Prodigies any percent tournament. That was for runners with times of 50 minutes and up. But all these runners have just done an incredible amount of work in this category. Aussie definitely has gotten that time well below 50 minutes.
Yeah, I remember that tournament. That was a lot of runners who entered with a plus 50 left that tournament well under 50. It's a lot of improvement.
No doubt about it. In a speedrun community like this with so many runners, that's what you like to see. But what we want to see from Freya's Spirit is a perfectly executed Kraid. Quick kill, boom. 4 supers to the mouth of Kraid after a charge beam opener. Beautiful job from Freya's.
Very nice. We had a dip for Apathy Duck. I'm gonna give it another shot. Get across this moat. Trying to
Looks
use
like
that
Aussie.
horizontal bomb jump just a little bit too much to the left there.
I know that's it's said that in Super Metroid speedrunning, the backups are harder than the primary strats, and I think horizontal bomb jump is no exception.
Absolutely. It's definitely the bane of a lot of runners' existence.
But how about Aussie 101 with a sub 11 fan tune room time gonna tangle with the ghost with the most reset any percent runs fan tune. See what sort of patterns the ghost has in store for Aussie.
All right, got a mid to start. See if Fanny's gonna be stingy today.
Travicktock's making his way into the ghost's room to do battle. Freya's heading down to Upper Norfair, do some cleanup there, get some great items. Great items at great prices, free if you can find them in this game. And look at that pop.
Go for it.
Look at that, Papa Schmo. We got a first ghost busted by Aussie. Very nicely done.
I think that was a mid slow for Aussie.
Of course, there are worse patterns after all. And look at here, Apathy Duck is through. He's crossing that West Ocean, heading to that wreck ship. Meanwhile, Aussie going to pick up those vital super missiles in the wreck ship. Freya's having grabbed their high jump boots, those fresh Nikes. Gonna head to Bubble Mountain. And Travicktox has busted the ghost. So that's 2 out of 4 ghosts down for these runners.
Very nice. Just a reminder as well, there are in the double digits of other runners also competing, not just the 4 you see on your screen doing an awesome job, but potentially some other runners that could be ahead, could be behind. We will just have to see when the mother brain goes down.
It absolutely could be anyone's race at the moment. Too early to call right now. But Freya's spirit summiting King Cax Mountain. The king is dead. Long live the king. Aussie heading towards bowling, and now Apathy Duck in the clutches of Fantoon, but shaking off any sort of disruption, any sort of damage to be taken. Just giving the ghost the business right now.
See if you can. There. Oh, got it enraged. Think he was off by maybe a missile.
The one missile short enraged Fantoon might enrage Apathy Duck, but he's showing tremendous composure using that pseudo screw attack by charging his charge beam and jumping through those flames for no damage. Aussie gets a little breather here, having made it to the bowling cutscene. He's going to grab that gravity suit. If you ever want to see a chat get set on fire, just ask him whether the gravity suit is pink or purple.
Clearly blue.
Dang, option number 3. But that's 3 goes down for these runners. Apathy Duck having defeated Fantoon, restoring power to the wreck ship. Travicktox making his way across into his bowling cutscene. Aussie with that swaggy D-boost off that ripper. Just love to see it. Freya's spirit, having collected their wave beam, is now going to head all the way back to Red Tower and head to Fantoon themselves.
Had to get myself out of 100% mode. I was waiting for a spiky room of death here, but
Right on. Right on. I really like that backup that Freya's had in double chamber, just to do a little wall jump onto the platform. An attic here for Apathy Duck. Travictox has his gravity suit. Attic, I think, is one of the most deceptively difficult rooms in this game. And I'm not just saying that, Papa Schmo, because I don't know how to do it effectively, but I feel like it's a pretty tough room.
It's a 50-50 whether or not I get out of that room the way I wanted to. So I don't disagree.
Looks like Us is going to pick up the best game in any video game ever, the Spazer Beam.
That's the best one?
Yeah, it's actually objectively the best item in any game ever.
It's a bold statement, Mark. Apathy Duck showing good strats before bowling. Getting through that room really quickly. Some good missile placement.
Looks like
I think we're on the same wavelength, man.
Oh man, what did I miss?
Ooh, the swaggy Powerball setup or power bomb setup from Aussie instead of that regular bomb. Not sure if that was an accident or he's trying to reduce lag, but I dig it.
Another textbook crate quick kill, this time with the 2 missile opener instead of charge beam, saves 1 super. So ammo management of critical importance when it comes to when it comes to new route.
Absolutely.
So Duck makes it through Hellway with a nice swaggy D-boost. Moonfall down Red Tower, going backwards now. It looks like we are seeing a little bit safer route here. We're seeing Kraid before Ridley for both Travictox and Aussie.
Yeah, a lot of changes can be seen in that race setting. I know there's a couple of things that I do to kind of play it safe in a setting like this for sure. Aussie informing me that it does actually reduce lag to lay a power bomb in that room, but I'm gonna go with the swag thing.
Always go for swag. So Travictox also with a perfectly executed Craig quick kill 2 missile opener. I'm really impressed with what the runners have been putting on display here. Freya Spirit making it to the wrecked ship, going for a little speed keep, little speed ball through the blocks into a super missile on the Ghidorah. Just excellent, excellent technique.
Beautifully done. Yeah, it's we're watching these runners do all these cool things and kind of talking almost like they're normal, but everything we're seeing on this screen is really some top-notch stuff that is difficult for sure. So, GG's to everybody.
Absolutely. There's no question about the optimization in this game over the last. I feel like I've been watching Super Metroid speedruns for over 4 years, and to compare where runners were at in 2016 to now, I mean, it just really is no comparison. It's really impressive stuff. So Freya has to watch their health here. 93 health with Varia against the Ghost. Showing incredible poise. Shaking off those flames. Oh, but missed the eye. Apathy Duck opening up missiles. Super missiles. 3 to the mouth of Kraid. Another quick kill. I think that's all 4 runners, Papa Schmo, with Kraid quick kills executed perfectly.
Wonderful. Wonderfully done. And the ghost is down.
So not only 4 crate quick kills from all 4 restream runners, but we also have 4 ghosts busted tonight. Excellent job from these incredibly esteemed runners.
Honestly, getting that nice ice escape. It's always a really nice strat to watch.
Yeah, so far Aussie really impressing. I think he's going to be tough to beat. But I think the hardest set piece of the newer routes is about to unfold here when we make it to Lower Norfair.
Agreed. Looks like Travatox decided he did want Ice Beam. Go back a little bit for it. Maybe he was trying to grab a super? I couldn't tell, but he went into looked like he was going to Cathedral and then went back for ice.
So now Aussie grabbing the speed booster. Papa Schmo, tell us about what this boosted speed can do for these runners.
You want to talk about the best item in the game? I'm gonna go with the speed booster here. I think as being displayed on Aussie's screen right now, just not only does it make you go so much faster, and if we're trying to speed run, the faster you go, the better. But it just looks really, really cool. And it gives you the ability to use the Shine Spark to get Samus into places she wouldn't normally be able to go. And as we'll see in a little bit, it will help in the Dragon fight immensely, take Dragon down very quickly.
How about Freya's Spirit with a nice bowling spark there? Not tanking the damage off the spikes. A little bit of swag and speed.
Absolutely. Some of that swag you kind of miss out on as far as the speed booster goes in new route. You get to see all those fancy things in old route. I love it.
All right, Freya's Spirit picking up their swag suit. Friction-free movement through the water plus 75% damage reduction. But for these runners in Upper Norfair doing a little bit of cleanup, we're about to turn the temperature to high heat. We're going to intensify the struggle of this already difficult speed run as Aussie setting up for the lava spark.
And gets it nicely. That is a trick that takes a lot of things to go right for you, and it's when it's done well, it's really a sight to see.
Got to be in like my top 3, minimum top 5 of speedrun tech in any percent.
I can not agree with that. That's just I've done that trick a couple times, and it makes me have an appreciation for it even more when it's done in a race setting like this.
Aussie to show off an even more incredible speed tech in this game, set up for fast pillars. Oh, didn't quite get the short charge. Going to have to resort to power bombs as a backup. Aussie now into worst room in the game, appropriately named, but not for a runner of Aussie's caliber, making that look absolutely effortless. And Papa Schmo minded me in chat with a comment on Aussie. Aussie has transitioned from effective movement to beautiful movement as he's learned the game. It's great. Couldn't agree with you more. As these runners improve, it goes from not just economical and fast movement, but it really takes on a beauty unto its own.
I agree. I think every top runner, if you have a keen eye, you can see that even though they may be working to do the same strats or the same tricks, they all have a style, I think, of their own, and Aussie's really bringing it here.
Looks like Traffic missed that first gravity jump. He's got enough for the backup. Executes perfectly to make it to the lower Norfair elevator. Really nice execution from Traffic Talks under pressure.
Got to mention it in chat about some of the racers here already being in the top 10 of Deer tier, so already being pre-qualified for one of those top 10 spots. There is a note in the rules that says if you compete in the qualifiers, you will be granted a higher seed than somebody who doesn't. So if you're in that top 10 list and you also compete in the qualifiers, you'll be listed higher in the seeding of the final bracket. So not just practice for these runners, they're also trying to get a higher seed.
Outstanding stuff. Love to see clean competition from these runners. Speaking of clean, how about Apathy Duck? Perfect execution on that Lava Spark, making it to lower Norfair. Traffic Talks into Amphitheater. A couple careful jumps there. And now we got Aussie going toe-to-toe with that Space Pelican, Papa Schmo. That Ridley fight.
Ridley, Ridley, Ridley. It's a love-hate relationship.
Duck also going for fast pillars. Didn't quite get the short charge, resorting to those power bombs again, but they're a good backup. He's making quick work of that room as he heads into Amphitheater. On the other hand, Traffic Talks avoiding those Disgigas, heading into Metal Pirates. Looks like Freyas, they've made it to Dragon. So we got an exciting race here. I hope everybody out there in Viewerland is enjoying this as much as Papa Schmo and I are.
Absolutely. See how Freyas handles the big shrimp.
Now, if you caught that Papa Schmo by Traffic Talks, really impressive couple of shine sparks into the ceiling to deal with the Metal Pirates. Health was pretty low, got health bombed by both Pirates, but ammunition still looking really, really good. 10 and 10 heading into Ridley.
Very nice. Yeah, that's one of the fanciest strats in there. I think it's probably the second fastest one. The other one being where you kind of do the shots from the ground instead of using the shine spark, but it's definitely one of the better ones. 3 X factors on Travatox, very nice.
3 X factors on Ridley is just straight up gaming right there. Looks like Freyas has already dispatched Dragon, Apathy Duck into Metal Pirates, looking for that short charge. He's going to reload the room. Didn't like what he saw, so he's going to give that another try.
Yeah, sometimes reloading the room is really just better than trying to wing it or cover up if you don't have a good enough backup strat. It's going to save you more time to reload the room.
And how about those drops for Apathy Duck? 4 supers. He's got full ammo heading into Ridley. Terrific stuff. And do my eyes deceive me, Papa Schmo? Was that can anyone in chat confirm? Can Papa Schmo, can you confirm that was a Wample jump from Freya's Spirit?
I did not see, unfortunately, but it would not surprise me if that's what they pulled off.
The velocity was there. It looked extremely fast and clean. But speaking of fast and clean, Aussie is out of trouble, out of lower Norfair, having destroyed Ridley. Now heading up to Dragon and Meridia. But how about this? Traffic Talks locked in mortal combat. with Ridley getting picked up at last. Ridley finally stopped trolling with those pogos.
Yeah. Travatox is just please pick me up.
Ridley can be incredibly trolly. I like this move from Travatox to pick up the Ridley tank, 4 tanks on new route. I believe it just makes it a bit comfier, a bit more tractable.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Ridley has 2 sets of AI. One is his body and the other is his tail. So tail really does have a mind of its own.
Oh my goodness. It's adapting to our weaknesses. It knows the weaknesses in our defenses.
It's a learning dragon.
Freya Spirit upgrading their firepower with the plasma beam. You won't see that from the other 3 runners. Great fight from Apathy Duck. Ridley is gone. A quick wave. Bye-bye Ridley. Never to be seen again in this game. No Ridley tank for Apathy Duck. So both Aussie and Duck running with 3 E-tanks. Meanwhile, Travatox and Freyas both have 4. Really been impressed by Duck's damage boosting. I've seen some pretty cool execution as far as those D-boosts from Duck. Just, I mean, no matter what screen you look at, you're seeing some really nice stuff.
Yeah,
But D-boosts are near and dear to me as far as movement tech in this game, so it's very cool to see Duck utilize those so effectively.
I agree. It's a simple mechanic, but it really is something that is inherently just fun to watch. And yeah, I agree. Smooth movement all around. Was that a 1 round? I didn't even see what Aussie just did to Botwin. It was so fast.
That was incredibly fast. 1 round. Well, I want to talk about smooth operating. Aussie showing that he's a smooth operator operating correctly on that Botwin fight with the decalled opener and just a fusillade of supers into the face of the water sausage Botwin. Incredible fight.
Haven't heard water sausage yet.
Just a little more colorful than Snake, you know?
Yeah, no, I get it. I just that's the first time for me. So.
So Freys picked up their ice beam that will maximize their firepower heading into lower Norfair. Meanwhile, Aussie going up against the big shrimp dragon. Apathy Duck with a great lower Norfair escape. Nothing to worry about there. But Travatox heading up through business center of Upper Norfair on his way to Meridia.
Travatox took a little detour to farm up some health before he heads upstairs. Not a bad idea. Looks like Apathy Duck did a little bit of the same. And Dragon is down. Very nice fight. Aussie trying to get a spark suit here.
I noticed that Aussie, it looked like he had room enough to execute that Shine Spark, but with only 3 tanks, down to about 2.5, with that possibility of chain damage, I like the choice to ammo kill there, especially if you can, try to go for that spike suit afterwards. So really great stuff from Aussie.
Yeah, that chain damage, it can be incredibly, incredibly harsh.
All right, Freyas, they are into worst room of the game, freezing that pirate and using that space jump. So our other 3 runners do not have space jump. And Spaceship can make things a little bit simpler in this KPDR route that Freyas is doing. And another one-round Batoon from Travictox this time. Well executed, tremendous stuff. Let's see what's in store for Apathy Duck as he heads into Batoon.
So Aussie took the lower route, going through the sand underneath the Botwoon E-Tank. I'm wondering if that was because he thought that the bot wound would be there when he went back through the room. Sometimes that can happen if you leave the room too quickly and that wall has not completely exploded. So maybe he was trying to predict some of that.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that could happen. I noticed in the SRL chat he left a comment that said Botwoon refight. So yeah, he said,
Yeah,
and Asder in chat saying that he knew Botwoon was there, so forced to take the sand pit there.
he was too good at Botwoon, apparently.
Just too good. We want to talk about
He's
too good, Papa Schmo. Did you just see what Apathy Duck did?
a fancy full halfie. It is. Hey, I don't think it gets old, hockey. I can watch that all day.
Absolutely. It's a tight trick, very few frames to execute that Shine Sparker through the door, or I should say, after the door transition. The halfie is through the door. Excuse me. Gotta knock the rust off. But looks like Aussie heading to G4. We've got simultaneous dragon fights on the top half of your screen. Meanwhile, Freyas absolutely giving Ridley the business with that fully powered charge ice wave plasma beam combination.
Absolutely. Only 20 shots needed with that bad boy. Ridley will be done here soon enough.
We almost had simultaneous dragon kills. Apathy Duck deciding to risk it for the biscuit. Going for that double shine spark. I believe he may have gotten. Did he
That was
get
the
the?
bad frame, unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh, no blue color.
Looks like Travatox is just going to take the blue suit. This will be a little bit of a nice comparison as far as what the blue suit can save you. We're looking at Apathy and Travatox. It's rough getting that bad frame. You're one frame off. Gotta press jump on the first frame after you hit the turret, and the 10th frame after you hit the turret. After you hit it on the 9th, you are no go.
Wow. Incredible stuff. Can't believe it's that close, but oh, you love to see runners go for it. I love seeing runners challenge themselves going for the hardest strats.
Absolutely.
Aussie and Torian here. Looks like some grouping strats in Metroid Room 1. Looking really good. Just needs to pick up a couple supers in the next 3 rooms. Are we going to have a commentator curse, Papa Spo? That was no supers for Metroid Room 2 for Aussie.
I told you,
here.
hockey.
Oh, there we go. I feel good now. I thought my heart was going to beat out of my chest.
Yeah, watching the Metroids just troll you on the supers is rough. It's just not a good day.
I like that from Freyas at the Three Musketeers. They decided to just go ahead and kill the Three Musketeers with that powerful plasma ice charge wave combo, not risking taking damage from those key hunters and possibly, getting destroyed, I suppose.
I agree. It can happen very easily with the Three Musketeers. I also like that play from Freyas.
How about this from our runners at the top of the screen, though? Travictox and Apathy Duck are practically in perfect sync heading back into Terminator. Aussie, though, with a well-executed baby skip, going with the moonfall into the entrance to Mother Brain 1. Just an incredible race so far.
Travatox getting that speedball through the door, but they're almost synced up at G4 once again. Freya's on their way to Torian. They will be joining the rest of the runners soon enough.
That was a terrific Mother Brain 1, but Mother Brain 2 a bit tougher with this route. It's going to take 60 charge shots instead of 20.
Speaking of chain damage, that catch-up beam can do some serious damage. I believe it doesn't have any. It has multiple hitboxes. It can hit you multiple times very quickly. You can lose 3 tanks in one beam. It's pretty dangerous. So, see how this goes.
Looking good so far. He just tanked the damage off one of those bombs, but avoiding those onion rings, French fries. Not quite into the catch-up phase yet, but it's coming pretty soon.
I'm not sure if he took damage. If you land right in the middle of that bomb explosion at the right time, it'll look like Samus took damage, but you won't actually take damage. It's interesting.
Well, that's a good call. On that second one, he definitely did. He went from 39 to 19, but he's still in good shape because he's got an extra tank.
Ooh,
Mother Brain really not playing nice, but Aussie showing incredible composure. Looks like Duck and Travatox. Travatox leaving Metroid Room 3, Apathy Duck into Metroid Room 3, so really tight race for these two runners.
Super count's looking good for both Apathy Duck and Travatox.
Aussie has survived the onslaught of the rainbow beam from Mother Brain 2. Excellent job from Aussie.
Well done.
I think while our top two runners go for this baby skip, getting that jump rope, trying to clear away that moss or whatever the heck that stuff is. Aussie sitting through the baby cutscene. We can give a little update, Papa Schmo, on the race results. We have 4 finishers so far. Correction, 5 finishers. And I can give them away. It will be no spoiler because none of them are on the restream. So in first place we have Zos with a time of 42:19.
No surprise there.
No surprise there. In second place we have a real cutie. Second place 43:07. Third place we have Lynx Unlimited. Third place 43:37. And fourth place we have Sloters 27. There's a familiar name with a 43:47. And in fifth place Kip with a 44:10. So Aussie is now going to be gifted that Hyper Beam. Apathy Duck starting his Mother Brain 1 fight. Travatox starting his Mother Brain 2 fight. Freya's into Metroid Room 3. So just an incredible race so far.
Absolutely. Well done by everyone. Great times. Say goodbye to Mother Brain.
Yeah, Aussie with amazing rhythm there, delivering those. Was it 36 shots, Papa Schmo, with the Hyper Beam?
I believe that. I'm just gonna go with it and say yes. Don't know that for sure, but
right on,
it sounds right.
I stand corrected. It looks like Travatox actually picked up 5 E-tanks. I think I missed the 5th one. Must have been the Batoon tank. So looking pretty good for this Mother Brain fight. Did take a little bit of damage.
Are we gonna have 4 baby skips? We got 4 baby skips.
Ooh, Travatox got to be careful. He took that catch-up right on the chin there.
Yep.
Just hanging on.
Cannot get hit again.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
that's. Oh, and at the same time, Apathy Duck
Oh,
caught the
my
very
goodness.
end, the little tail end of the ketchup.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that is
Oh, what a
a
shame. That was so
dou-
close.
double heartbreaker.
That is very tough. But on the bright side, Aussie 101 finishes with an official SRL time of 45:55. So GG's to Aussie, but definitely GG's also to Apathy Duck and Traffic Talks. That is absolutely heartbreaking. Really poured a lot into that run. But I
They,
believe they will have a second chance to qualify tomorrow.
that is correct. There is a second qualifier that everybody will be able to try again. See if they can drop their times. Just as a reminder, the top 10 names for any percent on Deer Tier are Zost, Behemoth, Overfiend VIP, Real Cutie, Oats and Goats, Lynx Unlimited, Cloud9 Mitchell, Sloters 27, Cot Power, and Z Music. So we have Sloters and a Real Cutie and Zost and Lynx in this race right now. So those runners, having finished, will get a higher seed over any of those top 10s that haven't.
Right on, right on. And we are joined by Apathy Duck. Duck, really tough luck there. Put on an amazing race, especially between you and Traffic Talks.
Yeah, well, the 2 minutes in moat, I'm sure helped.
I mean, you made a furious comeback. I mean, you were screen for screen heading into Terminator right before G4. So I mean, wasn't for lack of trying, Duck. I thought you gave us a really spellbinding race.
Honestly, besides besides moat and the dying part, like the rest of it was basically the best I could have hoped to play in this because I'm really rusty in any percent. I wasn't even sure what route I was gonna run with this because of the hundo tournament. I was like, well, I'll just do old route. It's pretty much the same. And I like did one run last night. I got a 51. So I'm like, nope, we're not doing that. So
Well, you put on a show here, rusty or not. Like Hockey was saying, even with your trouble in moat, you came back and were competing with another runner almost synced up, and both of you unfortunately a victim to the catch up, and it was heartbreaking. But I'm
the
assuming
orange
you.
in the entire run, I had no ammo the entire time. I had no ammo going into speed booster. I had no ammo after doing the refarm on pirates. I was still short, despite having enough health. Like I just did not get any RNG at all in that run. It was just nuts.
That was definitely rough.
That's rough. Tough luck, Duck. Will we see you in action at the qualifier tomorrow?
I'll do the one tomorrow.
All right, now we're talking. And looks like Pop Schmo, looks like Aussie has joined us. GG's to Aussie. What a terrific run.
GG's.
Hey, GG.
Yeah, congrats on finishing.
Yeah, there's always the worry that you don't finish.
yeah.
Especially in that new route that it's just so tough. So Aussie, we're really impressed with a lot of your movement. It's really remarkable to see you kind of develop and improve as a runner. Have you been running much any percent lately?
Any percent, no. I haven't touched it since multi-category tournament.
Oh my
Been
goodness, that was
playing
like 6
a
months
lot of
ago.
Super Metroid.
Well, sure did. Oh, sorry, sorry, Aussie, go ahead.
I've just been playing tons of Super Metroid, like through the randomizer, some ROM hacks, the Hundo tournament, just constant Super Metroid.
Oh, right on. You definitely did not look unpolished. Thought you gave us a terrific race. and finished in 8th place. Very respectable time, especially with some of those heavier hitters finishing, already kind of pre-qualified. And talk about finishing, Freya Spirit has finished with an official SRL time.
Thank you for the GG.
50.18.
That was not a good run at all. It was a fun run though.
You okay?
Yep, doing fine. See if we can get Freya's in for an interview. Was picking up their mic there, so everything's under control. Duck's flying the ship, and I'm serving cocktails, so everything's good. Papa Schmo's here for entertainment. Aussie putting on a great show, of course. But I'll ask you the same question. I know, Aussie, there's no guarantees of qualifying. Will we see you in action in tomorrow's race?
Most likely.
Excellent. Love these competitors. Absolutely love to see this competition. GG's to all the finishers so far. We got about half of the people finished. I'm just gonna see if Reyes will come in for an interview.
Just a really spot on. Unfortunate endings aside, we were having a great time watching you guys do your runs and show us a lot of good movement and fancy stuff. And we appreciate it. I'm sure the viewers appreciate it. And good luck tomorrow as well to everyone. And just overall GGs.
Oh, right on. Looks like Freyas will not be joining us for an interview. So, Apathy Duck and Aussie 101, can you leave us with some parting words on tonight's qualifying race for SG Live 2020?
Can we not do this during another tournament next time? That'd be great. that'd be super.
Would it be Super Metroid, Duck?
Sure. Be preferable.
Oh man. Got to try to embarrass him at least a little bit. Oh, sorry, Aussie, go ahead.
It's just, I, like many others, were really focusing on Hundo because that tournament is actively going. Well, this is still in qualifiers. So.
It's tough. It's been a jam-packed 2020 of Super Metroid speedrunning, but we appreciate your and all the other runners' flexibility, balancing the needs of different tournaments and different categories. What do you think, Papa Schmo?
I suppose it's better to have more Super Metroid than no Super Metroid at all.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
But I understand from a viewer's perspective your pain. I was trying to figure out why I don't remember who it was skipping a spiky room of death there while you were going through wrecked ships. So even me as a viewer was in Hundo mode.
Yeah, I saw that Detox was skipping Ice Beam. It's something that I've been doing lately.
Yeah.
I saw you got it when I was very happy for you.
That's very generous of you, Duck. We appreciate that.
Well, any last words anyone wants to throw in before we sign off?
No, I think I'm done. GG, Aussie, again.
GG Duck. Thanks, Hockey and Papa Schmo, for the commentary. Great to have you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, Aussie. Thank you, and GG's. GG's too, Duck, and we look forward to seeing you both in action tomorrow.
For sure.
Right, thanks.
Good luck to everyone tomorrow as well. And Hockey, I opened this, and so I'll let you close us out.
I appreciate that very much, Papa Schmo. It was a great time commentating with you. I hope everybody out there, all you viewers on SpeedGaming, have enjoyed the show tonight. Any percent Super Metroid qualifying action. And so on behalf of everybody at SpeedGaming and the organizers and participants in SG Live 2020. I am the Hockey Towner, wishing you all a pleasant evening, and we will see you next mission.